Why is it always... There we go. Sorry about the camera quality because I can't get my other camera to connect now. So I don't know why that happened. My webcam just stopped working. Yeah. Sorry about it. I just had to essentially get the camera to go. Let's try that again with everything. Sorry about the lower quality, the camera, because the one behind me keeps disconnecting on its own. Hello. Sorry that I'm in a bit of a rough mood, but my camera's playing up on me and I really do need to get a new one that won't disconnect. It's mostly the lead set. I think it's the USB cable. They freaking wear out so damn quick. So sorry about that. Had to have a bit of a rant at myself just to freaking try and... I had to try and start it and then it wouldn't start. So yeah. Yeah, I only use YouTube because all these other sites, like, why should I have to set up on another site to just do live streaming? That's why I don't use Twitch, and Twitch is garbage anyway, so yeah. Yeah, it's just normal with this. Like, the newest updates to YouTube didn't really do anything. Like, in fact, I swear they always make them worse. But yeah. Never. Nope, not using Twitch. That's something I will not use. I had thought of using Mixer, but they don't work on computers. It's really hard to get Twitch working on, Mixer working on a laptop with just a webcam for some reason. So yeah, I just had to delete that and restart. So yeah, it's kind of something to try and, yeah. So I do need to get, like, I don't know why they use, like, the USB cable's always so loose. Like, they never make them so they fit. It is, it practically is, at this point, is just for people wanting to stream their rear ends and their bodies. I don't really care for it. There we go. It's more calming and relaxing. Yeah. So, yeah. It's not so much the charger, it's the cable that I'm having problems with. They always come loose. They always come loose. They need to make ones that literally screw into the device, that connect essentially more harder, or a more tougher connection that doesn't pull loose easily. And I forgot to try and reconnect the camera. Like, why don't they ever just make GoPro? Like, one thing I've been using for doing all my videos but not live streaming is a GoPro. But the problem with GoPros is you can't use them as webcams because reasons. But the cheaper cameras, like the one I was using before, is capable of doing that. This is actually right here. So that's the one that I usually use for live streaming. But for whatever reason, the cameras, yeah, they never upgrade anything properly these days. I don't even bother with anything too expensive when it comes to phones, because phones, some of them are good. Like, if you get a decent Android phone, they work really well. But anything along the lines of Apple, you're just buying a name at this point. They're just a paperweight. Because I've seen enough of those things and the insides of them to know what they're like. Yeah. But enough about ranting. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. But yeah, I'm just having. Oh, that's better now that we're going. Yeah. Other than that, I'm pretty certain all these problems are just because the quarantine, and the employees at YouTube aren't working. So yeah, they're not keeping the system running at 100%. I don't know why they couldn't work from home, because if it's a website, then they could moderate it from home and fix problems wherever they appear. Like, literally, you don't have to be right at the servers to be able to access the servers, especially if you're a moderator. But for whatever reasons, they didn't think about that, did they? Yeah. Bat. Yeah. Yeah, so other than poor internet connection being a possibility, we are connected with fiber, so we should be getting fairly decent connection on our end. So it's, I don't know. We are in New Zealand, so connection can be a bit weird when you're this far away from US. Obviously, the connection obviously can be, yeah, a bit funny from time to time. Yes, it does make some people stupid. Quarantine does. Definitely brings out the odder side of people. It's definitely, yeah. Okay. For me, I've just, I haven't noticed much for me, other than just being able to relax, even though everyone else is panicking. It's kind of something I've noticed. Everyone else is freaking out, and I'm just kind of calm. And yeah, imagine trade 3 rolls of toilet paper for a car. Lol. There's other things to use instead of toilet paper, you know. Newspaper, um, probably a few other things. If you've got those fancy toilets that have a essentially a jet of water that is sprayed at your posterior, those are the ones apparently that you would want, because it just sprays and cleans it with water instead of, yeah. I use your dog. Oh, oh, that is crazy. Uh, but yeah. So other than that, I'm probably going to let a few of the other, probably going to tell a few other people that I've been having difficulty. Maybe it might be YouTube's end, or it might be my connection end. Who knows? Just wash the dog afterwards. Dirty dog. After 1 hour of therapy. Yeah, poor thing. It won't ever see a butt the same way. But yeah, I will be planning on doing some cool stuff at some point sooner or later. So yeah. I thought that was a grenade. No, it's my canteen I use to drink. I guess if you hollowed it out, bomb flavored juice. You mean a grenade, eh? I had newer videos. I haven't watched newer videos, but I have seen him a bit. He has gone to a furcon, so he can't deny that he's a furry. There's pictures of his fursuit and everything. Like, it's a dummy. It's a dummy grenade. It's an empty. Like this one over here is a prop that I got from just online. It's made of solid wood. It's just a solid wood cutout of a yeah. Yeah, just put it there. There we go. It's just better to be you, you know. And heck, you'll get haters for everything. You get haters for being normal. So might as well just be a furry and admit that you are, and you'll get a few people hate you for a while, and then, nah, yeah. Suicidal melee grenade. Oof. Eh. Some of the German soldiers actually used to apparently take the explosives out of those grenades and use them. Brews and weapons, a good idea. And used to fill them with lead to make them heavy so they could use them as clubs. 99% of haters are online. Yeah. I've only ever seen one ever go to a furcon just to be a douche. There's this I think the YouTuber who has a video of the idiot, her name is Candy Paws. Very sweet. But yeah. Me, I'm in New Zealand. Yeah. So New Zealander. So we do obviously have a lockdown over here as well as in Australia and all the rest. Post-apocalyptic battle armor. That is also a battle suit. Yeah. Oof. Fursuit, cure for corona. Yeah, heat and all that kills it. I don't know if I'm going to get symptoms check from the government. Well, if it is, well, better than not, I guess. If you feel like you're crook and you possibly have it, stay at home, get someone to check. Yeah, but yeah, just quarantine yourself if you feel like you're crook. Yeah. I have at one stage thought about going to Australia, but there is furcons here in New Zealand as well. They're not big, but there are furcons here from time to time, down south and way up north. I am planning on at some stage looking at going to one. play boss music in front of any of the infected. Oof. Yep. Well, it hasn't been too crazy here in New Zealand. I haven't seen too many riots or anything that I've noticed. So people seem to be fairly peaceful at the moment. Yeah, we're fairly decent. We're fairly decent in a lot of fronts. That we do have a few problems, but they're not huge problems. At the most, school and medical problems mainly at the moment, for due to payment problems and all that. But yeah, there's a lot of there's lots of problems everywhere. It's it's trying to figure out the problems and try and sort them out, as well as also looking at all the good sides of things too. Yeah. Yeah, I've met a lot of people from Australia and they're quite chill. Most of them seem to be, yeah. Stub your toe and cost your horse in the USA. Oh, yeah. It's medical bills and all that. Medical bills here, pretty expensive too. I'm going to have to eventually get my teeth drilled and filled. Luckily, I've got over $1,000 in my bank, so that will be something I'll be looking at into doing at some stage, getting myself drilled and filled because of the yeah. But that's why you always have a saving of money in your bank. I don't bother with health insurance because I just have money. I keep a good stock of it in my bank and I don't have to pay anyone that way. But a lot of more furry conventions are in the US. Yes, there is a lot in the US. I've seen a lot of videos of them and they look amazing. Its government is not working. Yeah, I've heard of a lot of silly things. I'm very essentially I keep a lot of my eyes on a lot of things, such as from what silly people do in government. Some lady was having a complete tantrum in the middle of a freaking government building about some nonsense. Yeah, exactly. It was someone called AOC or something? She looked like a freaking temper tantrum problem. But yeah, there obviously are smart people in power, but then you get some very, like, you could call them self centered or you could call them just looking out for themselves. And then you get ones that are kind of a wild card or a trump card, you could kind of put it more or less. Imagine getting high on candy and try to imaginate a city and it's a city or even a state. Yeah, sugar rush, and then trying to run everything. Yeah, that's why they're trying to do. So they're trying a few different things out everywhere, but doesn't seem to be working that well. No. The worst thing is about the US is we are a lot too focused on the government more than anything else. As important as our lives. It's like we are babysitters to the government. Yeah. Yes, very much so. But you know what I find funny? at least some of the people in the US are actually bringing the jobs back to the US, which, by the way, is a really good idea. You should not rely on just one other country to make your important items, from medical supplies to uh, gas masks or breather masks, respirators. Yeah. Who else lives in the US other than me? Oh, yeah. So who else does? That'd be interesting. Me. You do? Okay, cool. I talk to a lot of people in the US on Discord, chat, and all that. And yeah, the US is weird. It is from the outside, and for what I can get, in the inside too. So yeah, New Zealand can be pretty odd from time to time too. Um, there we go. Adjust the camera angle a little bit so it's a bit more. Yeah. Maybe Canada is better. There's probably upsides to Canada. There's a few things, I guess. But yeah. At one stage, the US wanted to buy Greenland. But that's just a joke, I think. Yeah, I've seen what's going on in California. It's a mess. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I actually love wearing collars. They actually feel real comfy. 22 minutes to realize, lol. Yeah, it's because like camera was up like this, not like that, I guess. I don't know. That's okay. How's it going? We're just chatting about random stuff. Unfortunately, my other camera isn't working at the moment, but I'll get it working at some other later occasion. Yeah, it's something I just like to wear because it's comforting. It's also, yeah. I'm not really a political person, and whenever I go to a FurCon, I'm kind of neutral. I kind of leave that at the door. That's the way that FurCon should be, surprisingly, more than anything, is to keep the political stuff out of the yeah. I can't get one because I don't know many parents' reaction would be. I am kind of a person who's like, you got a problem with something, get a life. I don't give a care. It's like, oh, what have I got in my pocket? Oh, I don't have any Fs to give. Yeah, but it's up to you, you know. And once you get your own place or you're a bit more older, people will just go, well, what can I say? Yeah, yeah, I get it. You know, you just people get a little bit too excited, and then they say some silly stuff and all that. I can say this: vote for who you want to vote for. You do you. You know, talk about it when you feel like you want to, but pressuring people doesn't work. It just pushes them away from you. And yeah, because this is coming from someone who's kind of been around the block, you could say. I've seen both sides of everything. Yeah. But instead of all the political stuff, what else shall we talk about? You know, and I hope you're all having a brilliant day and all that. And I hope you're all okay. And yeah, cue the reset button. Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about something more, I don't know, cute. Commission topic. I actually need to get more furry art of my fursona. That's something I can do while I'm waiting for all this nonsense, is to get some furry art of my fursona. It's so, yeah, it's something I can do. Yeah. My job, I don't have one at the moment because I can't find one. Because there ain't any jobs that pay better than the benefit, unfortunately. Yeah. Does anybody know how to draw? Not really, me. Like, I did it for one of my first Sona pick. But yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah. It's always good to share art and all that, and yeah. Well, that is good. You've been able to make money with it. Yeah. I am planning on getting a lot more art done eventually in my fursona. I have got pretty decent contacts now in the fandom, and they're great people. I should actually commission from someone. I don't know if they are interested or not, with all the stuff going on, and the person's a bit, not so much reclusive, just, doesn't want to constantly be having to talk to people, but it would help him out. Won't let me get a job. I guess there's certain reasons, like they may be just worried about you and all that. But yeah. Oh yeah. I once tried to use Amino on my computer, but it does not work on a desktop. It only works on a phone or some other tablet or something. Actually knows. But I can get for Affinity to work on my phone. Not my phone, my laptop. Because I prefer to do everything on my laptop more than my phone. For me, a phone is just they're not really that good for really much other than maybe watching videos or listening to music. Oof. I literally have had people try to take things away from me, and I would go and get them back. Like, it didn't matter where they put them. I had a really good habit of being able to get into almost anything. Someone once tried to take one of my ear guns away, and I literally managed to pick the lock on the door that it was kept in, because no one takes my stuff unless I want them to. Yeah, I'm kind of a bit of a lock picker. I can actually pick locks. Yeah. So that's something that someone tried to do to me, and it failed. And I just simply said, well, you can't tell me where to put this, and I keep it secure, so you shouldn't have to worry about anything. Oof. Owies. But yeah, like, especially if it's something that I've purchased and I've brought with my money, and I've spent hard hours, saving up for that item or something like that, or I've actually made the item myself, such as a knife or something that means a bit. Yeah, it is. It's finally working because, yeah, it's working. Yay. So I am planning on doing some cool videos like how to get your channel to 300 plus subscribers and all that. Obviously, you've seen that I've been uploading or doing activity every day on my channel. One reason for that, because YouTube only recommends channels that stay active for most of the time. Like, if a channel is uploading once a week, it may not get as many as one that's uploading twice a week. So if you got a channel, you got to try and figure out a decent amount of times to upload, because if you just stop uploading and then give it a week, like 2 or 3 weeks, it will just be flatlining. because not only people won't be going and watching your content anymore, it literally just doesn't. Yeah, a lot of other things too, that certain settings on your channel and all that. Yeah, so that's something that I have noticed. So yeah, I trying different lighting and all that as well. I made a fursuit head myself, but still need the fur for it. Oh, cool! What did you make it from? Did you 3D print it, or was it foam, resin? That'd be pretty cool. Still need to get fur for it though. Yeah, you'd be able to get some decent stuff online. There's different furs. There's different like places to buy it. Foam. Okay. Per still gets watched after 10 years. Some do. It's mainly just new viewers. It depends on what the channel is. Like I found for YouTube channels that were booming when they just suddenly stopped making videos. It's just like no explanation as to why they stopped making videos. That may be something for a future video to look into if I can find the channel again. It was called the individual was called Dash the Tiger, but yeah, bright red fur, burgundy, if I'm pronouncing that right, red fur and white. There are some fursuit makers who will sell fur to you, and then there's places to buy it, but I don't recommend buying it on eBay. Unless you're making your first cheap kind of style fursuit, maybe. But yeah. Cool. That's good to know. Yeah, eBay. There's a lot of furry scams on there, that's for sure. Yeah, like you could probably buy some of the things like the like I would probably say foam head bases and some of the claws and things like that you can buy. They're probably all right items to use. Other than that, I would probably go and look on a place called the Dealer's Den, which is an online site for buying furry merchandise and items of various nature, fursuits, fur material, everything. Yes, it is. It is my fursona. It's my only piece of art that actually got given. That's a piece of free art that I got from someone on Fur Affinity who made it for me. Unfortunately, I can't figure out where they are anymore, if they're still making art and all that. I'll have to obviously do a lot of digging to find them. It's been a long time since I last communicated with the individual too, and unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to follow the individual either, so it's kind of sad. But yeah, so that is my fursona, a cute dragon. Yes, that's a really good place to look for furry stuff. It did take me a while to set it up, but once it is set up, you've got, yeah. Okay, have a good day, and yeah, see ya. Bye-bye. But yeah, I have to say that it's just getting a lot of decent stuff going and a lot of decent ideas going and all that. I will be obviously trying to do furry interviews with some furries out there using Discord that I have met. I've already done one with the Science Furry. He's a very nice individual. He made he's making some pretty interesting stuff using electronics. I do a little bit of electronic stuff, but it's usually just so minor. Like it's just hooking up batteries and hooking them to LED strips, like those LED strips with the lights, LED light strips. That one's just a kind of yellow coloured LED strip used for lighting. Unfortunately, the battery leads for it have come loose. I need to rewire it, but it's no biggie. Yeah. But other than that, I may do an eBay once everything's back on. When it comes to buying stuff, I may do a bit of a shopping spree and buy some furry stuff from some places. Like do an eBay furry buy or something like that video. And maybe Wish. If a lot of people do Wish, I've bought a lot of stuff from there in the past, and some of it's actually okay. Some of it, yeah. Like I've purchased necklaces, like this one I purchased from eBay, from Wish. Pretty cool. But yeah, I got that from Wish. I mean, yeah, from Wish. I think a few years ago. Yeah. There's a Protogen too. It's a necklace that's supposed to be based on Skyrim. What inspired you to start making freebies? They just got a lot of views. That's one thing. I don't make all the memes, obviously. Some of them are from just Reddit. Some people share them on my Discord and I just post them up on my channel like that. I am planning to do more than just furry memes, obviously, because, yeah, it gets boring. But it's a good way to get my channel going and, yeah. And it's a really good way just to get people's attention. A lot of people like memes. I think someone, I can't remember who it was, said that memes are the quickest way to essentially make a joke because a picture is faster to read than words are. And you get a lot more information from a picture than you do words. How did I first become a furry? That's a good one, actually. I do have a video, but I might as well say it here. My first run into the fandom was actually by complete chance. So obviously here in New Zealand, we don't hear a lot about things like furries a lot. So I'd never heard about them until I was 22. Well, 22, 21, I think, roughly around that age. I was on YouTube and someone commented on a post and simply it was just furry hate. Someone just said, F you, furry. I was like, what's a furry? So I actually looked it up and started, yeah. And ever since then, I just kind of got curious into it and I found it was quite interesting learning about it. And yeah. Oh, cool. New created your species. Oh, wow. Called Montop. Oh, if you have any drawings of them, you can share them on my Discord. Yes, we are. I do too. It is growing pretty well, and since I'm connected to a lot of other channels out there, such as Kitten Solus, Scar the Fur. These people are pretty decent channels, and they're starting to get pretty decent notice. And if you've actually looked at a lot of my videos recently, I'm starting to get over thousands of views. All my newest videos, thousands of views. A few of the recent ones were more or less testing videos to try out different ideas and concepts. Essentially, what I do is I download a YouTube video that's got a lot of funny furry videos, like things from like TikTok videos. What I do is I download a whole YouTube one and I take segments of them. So it's fair use. It isn't just me re-uploading that whole video like that. It's me changing it so it's different. I actually put my own effort, and that way it's obviously fair use, and it's not just me uploading someone else's video that they put work into. Oh yeah. It's finding, yeah. Oh, it's usually in the last, I usually put it in the last videos. So if you actually look at most of my YouTube videos, I put them at the end of that in the description box. So I've got everything usually, written down in the description box of my videos instead of my live streams for whatever reason. It's just easier that way. But yeah, I do have a Patreon. Obviously, I don't ever ask anyone to just give me money. It's just there to help my channel out. That's all it is. It's just $3 a month kind of thing. Yeah. It doesn't have any real perks. It's just a thing I just obviously set up just so that if you wanted to help me out, then that's the way to do. But yeah. Hi, bro. How's it going? I'm just chatting with all my fluff friends. Woo! Yeah. So it's 1 o'clock. It's obviously been over an hour's worth of streaming, but I might as well continue for a little longer because why not? What's your Discord? Oh yeah, that's yeah. But yeah, I will obviously be on Discord later on after this because yeah. There we go. Just heard the notification of someone showing up or something on the Discord. But yeah, I need to set it up a bit better, my Discord. I do have it pretty well set up with, a voice channel, memes, more not safe for work areas for more adult themed stuff. But yeah, I am there. Cool. So I'll talk to you later. That'll be cool. Yeah, that's something I like to do is just chat about things on voice chat and share memes. And it's a great form of communication off of YouTube because for whatever reason, notifications don't always work. It could be down to YouTube being completely YouTube. I don't rant and rave about things too much about YouTube. I used to be a little bit more like that, but I'm kind of just like, that's what YouTube is like. But yeah. Did have a crush on an anthropomorphic animal as a kid, and or did they help turn you into a furry? As a kid, I actually played a lot of video games, Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper, a lot of other Spyro, probably a lot of other games like that I've played, and also enjoyed a lot of furry media kind of things. So that's probably something that I kind of probably helped me get into being a furry. I could understand it more. I don't have Discord. Oh well. Yeah. Do you have an Xbox? We do have an Xbox, but it's my brother's. I have tried I've tried streaming on it in the past, but I cannot get my YouTube channel to sync with it, and I don't think you can anymore. You used to be able to sync your Xbox with a YouTube account, but for whatever reason they can't anymore. You can set up a Mixer account on your Xbox if you really wanted to and stream using that. But yeah, I may eventually try and get a gaming PC so that I've got a bit more better processing power and a bit more better storage for videos. The only thing I've got for storage at the moment is a hard drive for putting all the stock video, you could say, things that I've recorded but never used, or I've used but I could use again in a different way. But yeah, I do want to get a bigger computer to power. Yeah. I actually did not tell him, and he was subscribed to my YouTube channel, and I kind of opened up about being a furry there, and he one day told him, "You do know that I'm a furry, right?" And he's like, "Yeah, I've been watching your YouTube videos." uh, I need to. I need. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Go to, but Kit would know more than me on that. Yeah, I don't know what that word is after Nita. I don't know what that is. Let go. Ah, oh, no. You may have mispronounced something or something, but yeah. What's a furry? Lol. Well, it's someone that enjoys anthropomorphic art. So someone that enjoys animal-human hybrid critters. But it could also be other things. Like you may enjoy the art. It could be you enjoy movies that show that kind of character. Like things like Zootopia, obviously being the biggest thing that people say, "Oh, I became a furry after watching Zootopia," or the things like for more people who were around during the older times, such as woo, things like Disney movies, the things of that nature. It can be a variety of reasons people get into being a furry. Yeah, I unfortunately have to go, but will come back if the stream is still up. Cool. In about an hour. Oh, if I'm up, I don't know if I'll be that long, but if I'm still here, then bye bye. The first furry YouTuber I have seen was Soren. Soren. The name rings a bell, but unfortunately I don't remember. Oh yes, I am actually subscribed to that person. People call him the Tide Pod Fox. He's kind of cute. He's quite cute. Yeah, interesting in the fandom because of what it is interested in. Yeah, I like it because of the art. And when I first saw the first videos of actual fursuits, I was like, wow, they're amazing. They're real cute. But also, like, I could see people having really strong connections to them, and it means a lot to the people that own them and the people who make them. And that kind of connection, I knew, is something that people can. They get really connected to some of these. It's because it's a way of them expressing who they are. Lol, the tall traffic cone. Oh my god, that's a funny one. Yes, the real traffic cone boy. Woo. Tail. Oh my god, I've seen a picture. It was a bunch of protogens with. I think it's on one of my memes. You'll probably see it on like a thumbnail if you were to go down the list of a bunch of protogens with road cones on their heads. it was a comment on Zusho's video. You see that April 1st joke he pulled? Oh my god, that was funny. Yeah. So yeah, I am definitely happy to say that. Yeah. Yeah. He made a very that video was hilarious because he said he was selling his fursuit, and I was like, what? That fursuit? Why would you sell that? It's so cute. But it's just so funny. It was hilarious, the video was. And he essentially, yeah, so you could get free noodles. That was hilarious. Hello, little Phoenix Fox. Oh, yeah. How's it going? Are you having a nice day? Yeah. Poke on board fluff. Aw. Boop. Boop the furry. Yeah. Hanging out and just chatting about various things, and yeah. I know, I remember I should have brought more noodles. I had a whole lot and I was eating them before. Oof. Boop a woo. Hey. Blip. Bwap. Little tiny fox. Yeah, so just relaxing and just chilling out and yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, once this is all over, I can go and check my PO box because I haven't actually looked at that in ages. A little metal red box in the middle of town that you go up with a key and then you open it up and see if there's anything. Tiny tickle tackle. This is so cute. Tickle tickle the tiny. So yeah, sometimes it's quite nice just to just live stream and talk to all yous. And yeah, it would be something quite cool to actually see. Just a moment. So I just gotta reposition the pillows on my chair. There we go. But yeah. Oh, low quality cameras. Oh my god. I've been thinking about trying to get an old school VHS, essentially the thing you use to record VHS tapes, almost to play down to play things onto a VHS tape. If you could ever find VHS blanks, that would be something. And a VHS player to be able to record onto them, because that would be awesome to be able to see that. Like, yeah. I'm so UST talking to you in Kit Chat. Aw. Yeah. It's always great to talk to a lot of the other fluffs out there and chatting to various fluffs and all that. Been chatting to, if you're on Kit's Discord, you know who I talk about when I talk about a person by name. I forget his name, sorry. But I've been talking to a fluff who is really nice, and he just needs a little bit of cheering up from time to time. Yeah. I'm glad I got Oculus Quest before the outbreak. Oculus Quest. Don't know what that is, but I hope you have fun. Yeah, this is, that's true. That's something I've seen too. They'll be all right. They'll be back next year. It'll take a while. Some of them have been postponed. Some of them have just been closed. It's, for now, it's just what's happening. But, that just means you get to save up more money for next year. Be able to have a much greater time. You'll be able to upgrade your pass to a higher grade and you'll be able to do all kinds of cool stuff. Just think about all the positives, and there are some things, I can get, it's a bit rough at the moment, but yeah. Meh. Meh. You're back, yay! I don't think it will, because of one reason. If everything was closed until next year, the economy would crash completely. They couldn't do that. What games do I like? I like old school games. I may try and actually download a game at some point called Chicken Invaders. If you've ever played on old school Windows 95 and things like that, you'll remember a game that came free with the unit, with your old school Windows desktops that were pretty interesting games. And I remember playing it. I remember actually watching that computer turn on and then use dial-in internet. We actually had dial-up internet when I was younger. I actually remember the sound it made. Oh my god. Dial-up internet is something. But I play a lot of I play various varieties of games. I've played Skyrim. There's actually a multiplayer mode for it now. If you've got a PC, you can actually buy a multiplayer download for it now. It's not the bestest, but what do you expect? A game that never was meant to be multiplayer is now multiplayer, which is pretty cool. Instead of these online games that aren't as, yeah, you get what I mean. But yeah, I've played a lot of games from Fallout, a few of the Fallout games. I've played things, as I've said, Fallout, Ratchet and Clank. I've played a lot of those sorts of games. Played a lot of different titles. Battlefield a few times, online and offline. But yeah, played a few. So yeah, if you've got a computer that can able to run games like Worlds.com, then that's a game to give it a shot if you can. But I have tried Worlds.com at one point. I actually had an account all set up, but unfortunately, it crashed. It would no longer work on my computer. I don't know why, but I think it was because of the internet connection wasn't that good enough, or at the time, I don't know. Oh yeah, Assassin's Creed. I forgot about that. It's a thing. I've played Dishonored and a few times too. That was a pretty good game. Kind of is. Like, if you've actually looked at how the fandom is, there's things that aren't quite furry but are still close enough. Kind of like how bronies are kind of apparently furries, but But for me, I've seen a lot of stuff. Like, I've seen a lot of the like that style of art and all that, and some of it's pretty cool. Not so much into it, but I do get it. It's interesting nonetheless. I could kind of say it is furry, but yeah, a lot of people do that kind of style of art, and it's interesting looking. Some of it is. Yeah. I forgot to do that, unfortunately. I was going to probably blare a furry song in the lounge by getting a wireless speaker, like this wireless speaker here, and hooking it and linking it to my computer, hiding it somewhere in the lounge and playing music on it. That would have been a funny prank. But oh well. That's the good one, is the old wireless speaker behind something and playing music at highly crazy hours of the night or various other things. Where you think a more questionable meme? Yeah, I do get some pretty weird memes. Like, I try to find things that are a little bit odd and, yeah, questionable. Yeah, I do find some questionable memes. Like, the ones that you guys see on my channel aren't even the start of questionable in nature. Yeah. Yeah. There are some, like not safe for work memes that are kind of, they're funny, but they're not kind of thing I'd put on YouTube. Imagine you see a grenade fire in the hole and someone throw a fake grenade. Lol. A lot of people do that in airsoft games, or whenever a dud goes, like someone. Oh, that's not nice. Lol. Sometimes in airsoft, people will have dummy grenades. They look like the airsoft grenades, and they'll throw them into the room, and you'll see all these people pile out the door, and they all get shot. It's hilarious. Probably illegal. If it's in airsoft and you're doing like all that sort of stuff, probably not, because you're supposed to be throwing paintball grenades and all that sort of stuff. But no, not around town and all that. Freaking people. It's essentially called starting fear or something. Essentially, it's just causing panic and chaos. So essentially, it is a form of terrorist attack. So no, that's a big no-no. But probably the most funniest pranks I've seen is people going through drive-throughs wearing fursuits. It is hilarious, and I don't think anyone has done it in New Zealand yet. Um, Water. I'm just drinking water out of a canteen, and I'm using a drinking straw that I have made out of a piece of copper pipe, because copper is slightly, essentially antibacterial in nature, so it's really good for making certain implements, such as they used to make surgical equipment out of copper, but the only reason you don't usually is because it corrodes. So you got to keep it cleaned and dry when you're using it. But yeah, just drinking water out of a canteen. I'm using a straw too. So yeah, water. I haven't had that in a while. Yeah, I don't usually buy water. Here in New Zealand, we don't have to pay bills for water. Sometimes we do have restrictions on it if it gets really, really dry in the summer. But yeah. I like to drink 4 protein shakes a day. Well, that's a good way to exercise. Good way to keep yourself energized and all that. Decent amount of fruit and stuff in your body and all the other good things. Bit of protein, yeah. But nonetheless, yeah, it's a good way to keep yourself well energized and properly going. You only get what you put. You only put out what you put in. Big crystal that I've got. I just thought it looked cute holding things in the first seat. Pause. It ain't because of what of my body will not function if I don't drink them. Yeah, you got obviously you might have a few. I'm guessing that you got a few dietary needs and obviously all that. It's okay though. I can understand. Yeah. Got to have those amino acids. Yes, those parts of your dietary needs. Wow, it's been an hour with streaming. Oh my gosh, it's been a while. I'm so glad I got so many fluffs who come to my streams. It's so cute. PKU. I don't know what that is. Sorry, but yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry that I don't speak doctor, but I'm guessing it's a dietary or something that your body lacks and or something like that. But yeah. I shared it to Tiny Fox earlier. What did you share to Tiny Fox? What did you give it? What did you give Tiny Fox? Oh no. Okay. Oh. Hee hee. Lol. It's always good to have a good chat with all of you fluffs everywhere. Yeah. So the best thing to do right now is just to stay calm and stay fluffy. Birth defect that causes an amino acid called, I'm not going to try pronouncing that, unfortunately, to build up in my body, in the body. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, yeah. Brain damage and potential disabilities, potato symptoms and seizures. Oof. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're all right. And yeah, I suffer from a few things myself. Autism, a little bit autistic, if you've probably noticed by now. And also Duane syndrome, which is where, if you've noticed, one of my eyes can't move past a certain point to the side. Can only like there. I can get to move, but it won't go. But I got my field of vision is about here, so I still can see really well. It's just yeah. Yeah, it would be. So I hope you the best and all that. So I understand what it's like living with certain things like that. It's yeah. Night night. I hope you get some good sleep, bro, and books a wolf. Helps me break down the protein because of my body can't do it on its own. Yeah. Well, that's easy. That's good to know that you can actually do it fairly naturally using a fairly natural occurring resource, milk. But yeah, that's good to know. You have to be on a medication that's constantly, causing all kinds of other effects. Yeah, it does have a few different types of things in it. And yeah, the one thing that I'm kind of worried about for New Zealand is the cattle industry, the cows, because we've got a lot of, if you've known, New Zealand does a huge amount of milk exports. It's called, I'm not going to try and pronounce that, but you guys can see that. But yeah. Liver related disorder. Mm. Yeah. But other than that, I don't have any allergies or anything either. I'm kind of lucky for that. I honestly understand when people, say various things. And like, yeah, we have to live with our things that we're afflicted with and whatever that may be. Not just the body, yeah. Mind obviously can be affected, which, yeah, that's one thing. Yeah, so I hope you're all right and yeah. I have not got a chance to because I'm on YouTube and also I'm wearing big fluffy paws, which make it really hard to use computers. But I will take a look at it when I get the time to. Yeah. Research time. Yeah. Well, I look into certain things. I've seen a lot of different things and all that. Yes, paws, which these are really comfortable to wear when I'm like, they're really a comfort thing as well for me. When I feel a little bit, just a bit down or a bit stressed, I just put these on and it helps me relax. They feel soft and fluffy. I don't know why, but looking at my hands and seeing the giant fluffy paws also kind of relaxes me. As well as collars, because I don't know, collars just feel comfortable around my neck. But yeah, it's big brain time, lol. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I love it how people who try to go out and like hate someone like PewDiePie who's actually been, on the platform for decades and all that, and he's still around. He's not going to care about all these ninnies, and he points them out too. When you point out people that are bullying you, you're making them aware that you're not going to be, essentially bullied by anyone. By the way, don't think I'm smart. My dad is anatomy teacher, and I guess I pick up on some things. Cool. That's awesome. Dad be able to show you how all kinds of cool things and all that. It's good to just talk about things to get things off your chest and Yeah. 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 Fluffy paws. Yeah. Also looking at stuff, and I don't think it's a disorder with the brain, but rather metabolism disorder. It may be. Ah, yeah, it is. Cool. Okay. I hope, yeah, you can. Yeah, things happen. Yeah, things are things, we just have to put up with in life. And I've found ways of coping, and being a furry has helped me cope a lot with all these sorts of issues in life. And yeah, it's helped me relax and just chill for a bit when I feel a bit down. And there's all these amazing fluffs to talk to, and they really do. It really does help to talk to people when you're feeling down, and yeah. Yeah, okay. That's good to know that you've be able to identify what it is and all that. Error in the metabolism system. Yeah, metabolism. Some people have a really high metabolism, others not so much. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. But just taking it chill and all that. Sounds like it sucks. It must do. But hey, we all have to deal with something in life. And yeah. Hey, by the way, you're alive. And that is something that is amazing. Life is an amazing thing. You just look at our planet, how long that's been alive for, and how we haven't been smashed by a giant rock is amazingly by chance. Every moment that you're alive is a moment that you should be able to celebrate. Okay. Yeah. Yes and no. It can be a pain to take care, but I guess am just used to it. Yeah. Once you get into kind of a routine, and you'll get used to certain things, for anyone. Yeah. But as I said, consider the fact that this entire planet is just a small pebble in the face of a massive something even greater than us ourselves and everything. It's pretty crazy. Like, I sometimes just lay out at night. Like some nights I used to when it was really clear, looking at the diet. Yeah, okay. Um, I just used to lie out in this, just lay on the ground and look up at the stars at night. It's just really in mind. You think about everything and how big everything is. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. But on a scale from 1 to 10, the world is 100 when it comes to the fact of how amazing it is. Life. Yeah. No, Shrimp egg whites are the ones that sound the worst, and nuts. Oh, there we go. Mm. Right. Yeah, going to be making a few different things. I've been getting a few audio files from the internet of various sound effects, such as the da-dum tish. I found an audio file for that, and a few other things. How you get audio files is pretty simple, actually. I find a clip on a YouTube video, and I download the MP4 for it, or the audio clip, and I can just take whatever part of that I want and use it in a video to make a sound effect. So yeah, but I'm sure the future the gene therapy will get more advanced and it can be cured or curved. It's possible. Ah, yes, the beans. Mm. Yeah, so eventually I will be getting a new pair of these. A really beautiful looking pair of furset paws. These ones are okay. They're just, yeah, but still better than no paws for now, at least. These are so fluffy. Literally just put my PHE. Okay. Oh, well. The supplement, yes. They obviously make all kinds of things that they've been working on. One thing that I'm surprised that they've made is 3D printers that can print essentially a supplement for bone. And they make a bone struck like, say you're like an arm bone or a leg bone got very badly broken. What they do is they 3D print out of a special material a part that would replace that, and it's essentially glued in place with surgical glue that is designed to help bonding with bone, and that structure then gets grown into the bone. Literally, this structure literally becomes the bone, and yeah, that is something that they have actually worked on for a long time. But yeah, that's something obviously could be used for transplanting future. Oh, unfortunately, I can't. Yeah. Oh, I see what happened there. It got it triggered the message held for review thing. Unfortunately, I'm wearing pause, so I really do need to get a mouse for my computer because I've only got the mouse pad, and you can't really use it while wearing fluffy paws. I don't just feel so cute. Yes, it is. Future of 3D printers. Um, Pretty impressive. You know, you can able to 3D print all kinds of things, fursuit parts. Yeah, like I've seen some pretty decent strength stuff now. It's not as brittle as it used to be, but still is. It depends on the printer that you're using as well. Really good quality printers can print really good quality stuff. They're a cool thing to play around with, I guess, if you just want to make stuff. You can make like little figurines of various things. You could make little toys, and that actually is probably the coolest thing to get because you can make things for people, gifts and all that. You could probably actually make a cup, plate, knife, and fork out of them. Probably not the knife and fork because they break too easily; they're brittle. But you could easily make a plate, a cup, bowls. If your printer is big enough, you can make fairly decent sized objects with it. And also the printing filament itself, you can get various types. Ones I've seen, you can get 3D printing filament that glows in the dark, changes color. You can even get stuff that literally is biodegradable as well. I've made spyglass from sure by Lemony something. I know what a spyglass is. It's one of those, things you go telescopic, pirate style telescope. I'm watching you on really low volume so my family doesn't hear me watching furry videos. No, I won't. Oh, that's good, serious. Lol. I should do ASMR just making cute noises. Because, yeah, I don't have the bestest microphones. The only microphone I've got is a tiny little thing. Here it is. I've only got one of the daisies. But yeah, I got one of these nice little tiny headset ones that can plug into the side of my laptop. So maybe I could use that while doing ASMR videos. I have actually thought about doing it. And since I can make really cute noises, I thought it'd be really relaxing for some people who like those noises. I still need to watch Beastars. I've seen some clips of it. And the clips were in Japanese. So unless it's in English, I'm not going to bother watching it because, yeah, unfortunately for me, I can't be bothered watching shows unless they're in an English dub of them because it's just, it's not the same watching something when you can't understand it properly. But yeah. But, watch it if you want to, especially if you've learned Japanese or you speak it. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so it looks cool though. Like they really put a lot of effort into it. So yeah, it's cool. Some people may actually find out that they may be more furry than they really realized. But yeah. Kind of funny how they went with the same kind of characters as Zootopia. How Zootopia has a wolf and a fox and a rabbit. They went with a wolf and a rabbit. That is hilariously actually kind of funny how they're just it's not like I can say it's a blatant ripoff, but oh yeah, now that I think of it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's something that you're fond of, and that's it's just because furries be furries. But hey, It's all cool. I've been watching a lot of old movies called Cult Cinema. It's from a YouTube channel called Cult Cinema Classics, and they upload a whole lot of old black and white videos, movies, and stuff. Kind of the thing you would expect to see on your TV screen way back in the day, like Invaders from Mars. Kind of like titles like that is the movie's title. Nick Wilde, level 99 mafia boss in Beastars. Lol. Oh gosh. You know, one channel that I find kind of sad, because I've been doing lots of reviewing. I've been kind of checking out YouTube channels that I haven't seen for a while for YouTube channels, and one of them is what was his name? Radio the Fox. His channel essentially, like, it's got over 1,000 plus subscribers, but here's the thing: it's only getting up to 100 views per video. The latest one that was about a month ago, only 78 views. A few of my videos get, like, if you notice, all my Furuming videos get around 1,000 or 800 views, and I've only got 300 subscribers, 300 plus. Yeah, I know, right? It's really odd. Like, why? Like, it doesn't seem to be anything wrong with his channel. Like, his videos are really good quality, and he's got a fursuit head. It's a blue and yellow fox. So I got yellow and blue mohawk. I don't know. That is, like, why? His channel's completely dead. Like, I left a comment on it saying, like, how odd that is, and why my channel was getting 300, a 300 plus subscribed channel is getting thousands of views, whereas his is only getting, at most, up to 100 something views, like in the hundreds. Yeah, it kind of leaves me stumped as well. It is going well. Kitten Solus is making it. KTS Studios, I believe he calls his fursuit making group, but at the moment it's closed because obviously the commissions, one of them being me. So I am currently, he has gotten some of the materials, the fur, the head is still being made or still getting shipped and all that. But yeah, so it is coming along. He's getting some of the stuff still. It will take a while, obviously, but it is happening. There'll be soon be a thing. Yeah. Can't rush perfection when it comes to fursuit. So yeah, it's a really good quality one too. The head is going to be a resin cast instead of foam or 3D printed, because resin cast is the hardest and most reliable and strongest as well. Coming from someone apparently someone said this, I can't remember who it was. They apparently, when they were fursuiting, for whatever reason, some nitwit decided to punch them. The karma of all this, a good karma that came back, was since it was one of these resin cast heads, the individual apparently broke his knuckles on it. when they punched it, because resin casting is incredibly tough. It's almost like the equivalent of like carbon fiber they use for making like crowd control equipment out of. So they literally punched something the equivalent of a bike helmet. Ouch. But yeah, so they're really tough quality, high quality stuff with a moving jaw it will have. So yeah, instant karma and instant regret. Imagine if that was caught on camera. That would have been hilariously funny. Seeing the guy go, oh, broken hand. Yes, instant. I've seen a lot of moments of that happening. It's very funny when like someone does something. I've seen this video of someone trying to pickpocket someone, and he instantly recognizes that he's on camera. And he sees the camera as he goes and puts the wallet back in the pocket of the person that he just pickpocketed. Oh my god, that is perfectly hilariously like. He's probably still going to get busted for doing it, but at least he tried to do the right thing, realizing that he got busted for it. But nonetheless, that just shows you the level of people that you deal with in life to life. Itchy nose. There we go. Pause. Yeah. But nonetheless, there's a lot of instant karma moments out there, that's for damn sure. Those wise monks may be onto something. Yee. Duffy. It's a proper Swiffer. You got the little tiny metal angled teeth on them for brushing your fur. They're actually really good for brushing thick hair. If you've got a really thick head of hair, then they're really good for that as well. But yeah, life is a cauldron of I can't. Long words. My brain doesn't like playing that game when it comes to long words, unfortunately. But oh well. Yeah, it's not. That's why pressures are dropping, isn't it? Yeah. Oh well. But yeah, anyways, it's always great to talk to you. It's been But yeah. So yeah. Yeah. Been running a lot of those sorts of things. Can't wait to try and talk to someone I've been wanting to talk to. I've been wanting to talk to Yokai Wolf for a while. He's a furry that I've met and I love just chatting with people. And I found him really funny. Yeah, it's sitting at 4 still. Oh, one of them may be a bot. Yeah. Oh, 4 now. Yeah, we went up to 4. 5. We got 5 people here. Yay. Oh, we went back to 4 now. Oof. Oh well. But yay. Yay, yay, yay. Oh, we are too. We'll try going for 2 hours, eh? And yeah. Yay. So one thing I have been I've been talking to someone by the name Yokai Wolf, who I met on Kit's Discord. I share him some funny photos and stuff and some pretty cool pictures of New Zealand, and he seems to be quite a nice dude. Been chatting to him, he's fairly open. He's a bit busy at the moment, for what I can understand, and yeah, it's just nice to talk to people. It's good to always just chat about things when you feel a bit down, talk about it, and it does help to get things off your chest. And yeah. Something really just, I don't know, just ever since like I've seen like these types of things, I just kind of found them really comforting. Just really relaxing. It's good just to relax for a bit. Means yeah. Oh. Oh my gosh, there we go. Been doing all kinds of crazy stuff with all the, the one thing I've got a whole pile of batteries right down here. It's like here's one of them. Eep, big battery. Just a whole pile of these sealed batteries. And the reason I've got them is because essentially I want my own little battery bank that I can power my own, essentially have my own backup form of power. But yeah, nom. No. Yep. Oh my god, I can only imagine myself when I go to a fair con. It'd just be so fluffing crazy. Nonzo. Hour and 44 minutes. That's pretty cool. Wow, it's been over an hour's worth of streaming. Yay. Yeah. One of the other furries that I've been talking to a lot is Scar the Fur. And what he's been doing lately is phenomenal. So if you've heard recently, there's a Minecraft server so big, they've literally taken the entire of Google Earth and made an Earth of, like, they're making a replica of Earth on Minecraft. You got to admit that is insane. The scale that's on. There is actually a Minecraft server that's literally the entire of Earth. Can you imagine the server's size, the amount of power that you'd need to do something that huge? That's insanity. Someone actually figured out they could do that. That's that's some commitment right there. Yeah. So apparently what they did was they used pause because they're so fluffy and cute. But yeah, they essentially how they did it was they used a map of. They somehow used. They didn't actually make the actual planet itself. They actually. I don't know how they used a program to essentially make a copy of the Earth. And now what they're doing is they are making the towns, the cities, and all that in the exact alignment that they are in. And yeah. They're okay. You know, it's okay. If you like that sort of stuff, that makes me happy. Meh. Hmm. Yeah, so, you know, as I always like to say, if it makes you happy, then yeah. Oh, it's just so relaxing just to have pause on because it just feels so good. Oh. Yeah, these types of things. So you can buy these fairly decently made ones, and they'll last you a long time as well. As I fell asleep with these on, and they were so comfy. Oh yeah, it looked really adorable. um, like you imagine having like fluffy everything. Yeah, it'll obviously be a bit hard to keep, but I understand that will be a lot of work, but it will be also a lot of fun. Yeah, those fursuits don't stay fluffy until on their own. They're going to be maintained a lot, but yeah. Oh, you got a fursuit head. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, wow. Yeah, some of them are that comfy that you could literally just, yeah. Obviously, it does get hot, obviously, wearing a lot of fluff on you. So, yeah. I have found out there are special designed vests that, you know, on ice you know what, like the ice packs that are made of gel, the flexible ones. Essentially, it's a vest that's got a whole bunch of those in the fronts, under the armpits, and on your back, and it keeps you nice and cool on a hot day. So you can out even fursuit when it's a little bit more warmer, and you'll still be all right. And also, a lot of fursuits have little fans in them to keep the head nice and cool. You can buy little ones that you can hang on a lanyard, and you can hold them up to the fursuit mouth, and it will blow fresh air into them. I'm staring at them, lol. Oh wow, they look real cool. They have a lining on the they don't have a lining on the inside, so it's just kind of like they kind of feel like fabric on the inside, but they're really comfy nonetheless. They're just a little bit tight. That's all I can say about these. They're just a bit tight, so they're not easy to get on and off. But once you've got them on, um, they feel all right. It's yeah. This fur is it's quite okay. It's not the highest quality stuff, but it feels really nice. Just like just give it a bit of a comb every now and again to keep it nice and looking nice, and yeah, it feels soft and it's a nice feeling actually. I don't know why it just yeah. But yeah, they feel really. It's kind of like a nice. It's not like super smooth, but it's not like rough. It's just right. Yeah, like they make fur now that has that changes color when it's exposed to different temperatures now too. Um, so you know how mood rings work with the heat changes the color of the material. It isn't rough. No, it's soft feeling. Some fur is a little bit more coarser, so it's a bit more thicker. Pun intended. Pun intended. Lol. But yeah, um, the uh, it's just right. I probably wouldn't mind. I probably wouldn't mind being my first Sona, even if it was forever. I would probably be all right with that. Be comfortable. You get used to it. Yeah, but yeah, it would be kind of cool. Being a cute fluff creature. Yeah, mine's a fluffy dragon, so yeah. Mm-hmm. Dragon. Really fuzzy mohawk. Oh, cute, a fluff. Is it so cute? Oh, cool. Bats are pretty interesting looking fluffs. I find bats actually quite cute. Like if you look at like fruit bats, they look actually really adorable. They just hang around and yeah, big big wings. Cutie. Yeah. I've seen some really cool fursuits that are of bats and they look really awesome. Lol. Poor vision. Oh. Yeah, I know what that's a bit like. You know, I've talked to a lot of people who have poor vision. Surprisingly, a lot of furries that I've noticed that are also furry YouTubers have poor vision for some reason. But I have fairly decent vision. It's just that mine, I just have a bit of a peripheral problem. Like I can see really clearly for a long distance. So I'm not impeded by physical seeing things. It's just where I like the my yeah, I've just got a bit of a blind spot already, so it doesn't really bother me too much. I used to have glasses. Oh yeah, you got into contact lenses now, or did you get your eyes? Did you get like a laser surgery or something? Used to have eye what? What? My eyes were adjusted without them. Oh, naturally adjusted. Lucky. That's amazing. That's cool. Yeah, because sometimes your eyes do adjust on their own. Obviously, it does take a long time, but yeah. You ever actually like whenever you look at like how an eye works, it's a really impressively, um, really amazingly complicated piece of biological evolution. The eye is. Yeah, the thing that gives us vision is a very complicated and very amazing piece of biological evolution, and the way it works, it's just impressive. Yeah, and it's only now that we're starting to make implants that can give people who are blind vision by using cameras. It's obviously the connecting between the brain and connecting between the camera that is the trick. That is the main key thing that they're trying to figure out how to do. And it's apparently for what the people describe it as, it's mainly just light and dark at the moment. So they can see lightness and darkness, which it can help a lot for someone who's blind, obviously, to be able to see that. Okay. I didn't mean to rhyme. Okay. Lol. It's okay. Woo! Oh, wow. That would be something. Lol. How would I not be surprised? Oh, wow. Yes, Japan. It's been 2 hours worth of streaming. Wow. Wow. You guys are all awesome. They haven't responded. Who knows? They may be looking for you. Like, oh, here's a test subject. Let's grab him. Oh, no. Freedom from. Okay. Well, I'm going to stop streaming because I want to do some other stuff now. But it was fun. This was it turned out a little bit, didn't work at first, but at least the stream, at least it worked. So it's always really good to talk to all of you fluffs out there. And yeah. Bye bye, all my fluffy friends. Bye. Bye. Boop.